Okay. See, we are back here. Ah, let me check my channel once. Hella, 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 na, hella, na, hella, na, hella, 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 na, gazana, gaza, gaza, gazana, gazana. Yeah, I'm live. Great. Mute this. Okay, see, I told you that I'll be moving testing folder, right? I just did. I just extracted it. What I'll do is I'll open this in VS Code. This all is good. I'll copy this folder here. Copy, paste. Okay, it's here. Now the most important thing is content of this notes. Now I'll give this to ChatGPT. Put web. Sorry. I need to give it more context. Press manager docs. What's that? Front-end plan. No, is this the document updated? Not this. Test plan summary. Yeah, implementation summary. Uh, I have attached a, how do I say, it's a document out of manual testing of the application I'm building. I have also attached a summary that I'm not sure that it's very much updated or not. I'm not sure. Only base this on whatever I have pasted for you. Um, do not include anything from the summary document. Uh, I want you to write a prompt giving Codex to do whatever I have pasted in your chat. I would be giving all the required context for it in the Codex. Um, Also ask Codex to generate a document specifically answering every feature I asked in this notes, um, and i- also answering every single question. Also update other documents in the docs folder based on how I requested in this. I think that's it. I'll not give this summary, it's misleading. Uh, Giving Codex to do whatever I pasted in your chat. Pasted above. I would be giving all the required context for it in the codex. Also ask codex to generate a answering every feature I asked it in the notes. Docs folder based on how I requested in it. This, I think that is all. After the work, update the summary document, and for the remaining work left, make it granular, task based, check points, uh, which is easy to understand. Also update user guide. Also update what else? Also update the test set to be more incremental. Maybe probably instead of module wise testing, create different scenarios and test it in the flow so that, let's say, for a payment vendor is required, so vendor is created before vendor purchase will or vendor payment. I will be providing the original notes for codex. The images are already in the project folder as per the paths. Mm, I will also be providing. uh, Oh my god, I didn't copy test document. Oh my god, I didn't copy the text document. Test document which contains more information on each test. Assume that whatever test that doesn't have any information is not performed. Mm, yeah, that's it. For the prompt you are about to write, do not invent anything new. Just structure this whatever I have given and also write it in a way that it has to be given to codex. I must go quickly and send to myself the test document, which is very important. Uh, just a minute. I'll consider this a break. I'm back. Okay, did it give the prompt? Cool. Oh, okay, I'm providing testing notes, testing image reference under existing docs under existing text document already has the required context. And expect the front and back end routes. Manual testing fixes requirements. What's happening? I hate these songs. Okay, this is better. I hope I'm not streaming this. Ah, glad. System audio is zero. User must have edit and delete features. Currently, no way to detect a user. Check whether user edit is already implemented in the routes. Oh yeah, but button is add the button, add the required UI controls for edit, delete, and deactivate according to user backend if backend routes. When the required backend support also. This is important. User profile page add a change password button. Yeah, definitely. I think this is fairly accurate. But before that, I need to stop my screen once. Just a minute. I'm just importing the test document. Save to downloads. Yeah, I'm back. That was quick, right? Yeah. Or I'll change its name. Test. This is not a plan. 15/5/2026. Copy. Docs. I did paste it, right? Where is it? Reveal in Finder. Not happening. Copy. Paste. Oh my god, what's happening? I'll just drag this. Okay. Anyways, this is also fine. I need to make sure that I need to give this to Codex. Now you die. I need to give all the context here. Docs. Yeah, this file and in testing folder, this file, and let me add a plan mode because yeah, this needs some thinking. What else? Copy paste the prompt. I have to read it. Yeah, let me continue. User save redirect whenever a user is saved. It's currently only shows a mega after save it must a user program the user add the change password button. Change password page. The view password button is not working for any power. Fix the view password buttons. Check whether password requirements are enforced at DB or API level. Remove this UI section for the change password. Do not show password requirements in UI if they're not. No, that's not the case. Do not check for it. It's not check for it. It's uh, okay. Anyways, like if it's in DB, let it show in UI and let it actually use it. If it's implemented DB or API, show this UI in user creation page also. It must be available in all places. Actually, we don't need this complexity. No. Check whether requirements are enforced at DB level. Uh, if they are enforced, remove it. I don't think it's enforced because I gave all kinds of passwords before and it worked. Okay, that's one thing. Activity page usernames refer. Okay. The activity page does not show actual usernames. Fix it so the activity page shows actual usernames. Duplicate profile buttons in navigation. There are multiple profile buttons and both are highlighting. Keep only one profile button. Profile button should exist only in the bottom nav or above logout. Profile button that is at the bottom of the scrollable navbar. This appears to all users. Payment save redirect. He said it currently only shows a success message after save it. Yeah. Cancel feature for records. If a mistake is made in payment, expense stock entry, or basically any form created record, this allows proper chain of command. There must be a cancel feature. Cancel button is displayed. Is in display or list detailed records must be available only to admins. Only cancelled record must be removed from totals. Record must still be visible in the user can create new record and new corrected records. Implement this consistently where applicable. Payment amount validation. Backend must reject zero or negative amounts in payments. User turn zero or negative in payments. Similarly with expenses. 10 and expense. Expenses space categories. Payment modes are fine. Expense category show a normal user should not include vendor payment. Vendor payment is only done by admin as vendor payment. Yes. Expense save redirect. Whenever an expense is saved, it currently only shows a success message. Yeah. Vendor add option missing. There is no visible vendor add option. Without adding vendors, anything involving vendor cannot be done. This manual URL works, but the button is not created. Add the appropriate add vendor. Oh, I shouldn't say works, opens, but has issues. Button or link in the vendor page or navigation flow. Create vendor form issue. There is something fundamentally wrong with create vendor form. Inspect the form, route, payload validation, and UI wiring. Fix create vendor form so it works correctly in the backend. Item master, add item button missing page. There is no add item button. Add the required add item button or link. Refer add item page issues. Even when opening the add item manually by URL, something is wrong. There is an error. It is not asking for category. The stock columns drop down and unit drop downs do not show anything. Okay, even with missing data, the item got saved. Check whether it is expected. Um, Testing current saved items is shown like this. Uh, Fix the item form drop down data loading. Required fields, front validation and backend do not allow invalid incomplete item records unless the current document requires explicit. Daily stock entry page shown is useless. All active items must form columns here. This is a dynamic page based on the number of active items. There is no add row button for both users and add row buttons. Prefer docs, worksheet, JPEG. The daily stock entry page should reflect the worksheet image flow. Implement the page so it is familiar to the paper worksheet flow. Today image current top value shown business state. The totals look correct, but the rest of the page is on. Check the initial static front end and implement the missing useful info. For that, also verify whether more information appears when more data exists. Do not add unrelated, only bring back relevant planned information using RealDB or APIs. Reports pages. Most reports are empty. Check whether they show more analysis and charts when more data exists. Example, expected analysis could include a pie chart of percentage of payments or expenses in different modes. We had discussed daily, monthly, and our report currently do not have an option to choose what kind of report we are looking at. Inspect the existing static front-end plan and docs. Implement report controls for daily, monthly, date range where applicable. Implement only reports or analytics that are already part of planned app scope. Document what reports currently support and what remains. Development API notice messages. Almost every page has messages on top like check whether these were intentional for development clarity. If there are, remove them from normal UR or hide them appropriately. No, document what you did. No, no, no. Document that. Document updates required. Update the doc summary document. Update the project summary or tracking down after the work. Update the project summary or tracking down after the work. Add what was fixed for remaining work left. Create granular tasks that are easy to understand. Create a specific manual testing uh, response. Generate a new one specific answering every feature request. From these notes, it must go point by point for every item above. Answer what was requested, what was found in app, what was changed, whether it is complete, if incomplete. Answer every question in the notes, including whether user edit words existed, whether password required, testing response document. Okay. Update user guide. Update tests. Update the tests set to be made instead of only module based testing. Create a scenario flow based tests. Make scenarios respect dependencies. Example, vendor must item must be created before stock related flows or expense reports should be created before report checks. Assume tests with no information are not performed. Add or adjustment to cover the fixes above. Implementation expectations. Use validation run. I got something in between. Reference pages for possible. Am I missing something? 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 Uh, I think that's all. It's pretty much covers everything. Check notes.txt for actual notes made when testing, which is this prompt based on mention any remaining workers. Okay, read everything and plan. I want to see how much time I spent in. I have spent good half an hour on deciding what prompt I need to give to ChatGPT. Algorithm remove first, especially the manual notes, current API shape scheme, and copied front end writing. Since we are will inspect and turn this into decision complete implement rather than the changing files yet. On the notes match the program and the schema already has equal to active cancel for several plus user active notes. Next time checking exact API gaps and static front end plan so the implementation plan doesn't invent scope. Yeah, you need to compact your Um, I don't think there is much to do now except waiting. Okay. For user management, should delete physically remove users from or should it behave as or itself deactivate? Uh, soft deactivate only. Uh, Plan mode itself got me to 83%. But anyways, it is what it is. It's getting all the context, so it will be in the context, so it can easily edit things later on. This is all worth it. Yeah, the plan is ready. Replace visible loaded from replace visible document that our day only messages. Complete management or list actions. Complete management or list actions. User list. Add, edit, reset password. Activate or deactivate controls. Vendor list, add, visible, add vendor, edit, ledger, activate, deactivate controls. Same with reset manual expenses using system categories. Ah, enforce purge to amounts for manual vendor payments, backend and UI. Require item name category, stock column and it active items. I forgot this. Add separate free text category. That's what I thought earlier when I thought I'm missing something. Let me write it first. Uh, in every form, the mandatory fields should have a star or some form of indication that they are required. Uh, Required positive stock receipt quantities and at least one valid stock sheet quantity. Or cancel or deactivate two activity logs. Fix data wiring. Activity API returns username and full name. Front end displays real usernames instead of fallback IDs. Yeah. Vendor form uses stable IDs or payload mapping instead of label guessing. Item form loads units and stock columns before render. Shows validation and prevents invalid saves. Daily stock enter dynamic item columns from active item master rows with usage and wastage add row buttons. As in worksheet today page gets real DB backed context beyond tools. Quick actions today's payments manual action stock sheet or user summaries and day zero empty states. Reports get daily, monthly, and reload real API data. Use existing plant summaries or table. Do not add charts unless already backed by current API data. Docs, update docs, implement with complete fixes and granular remaining checkpoints. Ah, but what about reports? Okay, okay. Add new point by point response docs under docs, answering every manual note with requested found change to complete incomplete or remaining work. Extend if local server is started for visual use backend. Okay. No original. Okay, anyways, let's. It has got 80% of it. Yeah. Yes, let's implement the plan. You have got 80% of rate limit, and when will I get the limit back? 8 a.m. That's so good. Now it's already close to 4, so 4 hours more. Edit backend service or routes first, status, aware list behavior, admin cancel endpoints, pause to valid. After that, I'll wire the front end buttons or forms against those APIs. Anyway, it will give the summary. I'll take a break and come back. I need one. It's almost 4 a.m. I have no sleep. Yet I'm working. See, that's the dedication you need in life. Uh, I'll be back. Ah, see, I went on a break and still Codex is working. That, but when doing manual testing, if I go on a break, the test doesn't happen. Like I have uh, after the app got into certain shape right from yesterday evening or technically night, I have entered into this phase of test driven development where I test everything and the output of test becomes the input of what has to be done next. That is so, so, so powerful. Ah, I really like this. Like the browser is so powerful. You see, like the number of JS files I have, uh, and everything runs on the browser. Uh, Now I wonder which browser they have in Windows 7. I really hope. Okay, 1 minute. Chrome is available for Windows 7. Chrome current version 148. Oh my God, it's writing so much JavaScript. Will that JavaScript work on Windows 7? Ah, ah, I haven't thought about this. I really, 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 really hope whatever JS that Codex is writing right now works on Chrome 109. I need to do something very important. I have set a reminder for myself to check it running on a Chrome 109 version. That's the last version for Windows 7. You know what, like people doesn't upgrade when things are working. I don't know why the world is like this. For businesses, especially these kind of businesses, there is no moat. Why should they upgrade when things are working? 10-year-old apps are working. They do not need apps that work over internet. Their local devices are fine. Their local computers are fine. It's when it's doing the job, what's the need is what they say. And it's one of application, right? It doesn't leave their land. If someone have to hack them, they need to be physically there. I don't think that's a possibility. uh, because they're not technical or computer guys. They just use the application provided for them, which is very simple to use. uh, they are good at what they do, their domain. uh, and yeah, seriously, this doesn't matter. I don't know how it should really all this chase. Let me show you the back end. uh, where is this? Why don't I see a static folder? Ah, yeah, it's under app. My bad. See, that's how 4 a.m. brain works without without sleep on the previous night. You see all these JS and more in the services. Uh, these must work even in Windows 7, right? Yeah, it's all DOM. I really hope it works. I really hope this doesn't put something that doesn't work on Windows 7 because I made it so clear for it. I made it so clear for it, even in the starting plan itself. Is it writing the whole backend in JS? I have no idea. Let's see something that is so simple. User service. Activate user. This is all just calling APIs. There is no super best client. Yeah, this is all try catch, most basic stuff. And this is just returning DOM. What's this? Button routes, it seems. Event listeners, that must work. I don't see anything harmful, anything fancy. If I have any codex things left, I'll just ask it to check if everything works on Chrome 109. Or meanwhile, let me do the research. Are there any JS based things that doesn't work on 109? compare to latest version of Chrome. Latest ECMAScript specification, new web APIs. If the modern website uses features without compiling them down to older and script will crash entire type error causing the web page or specific interactive user language features. Okay, let's see. Mm, Basically, let's see if anywhere in the code base if there is a group by function. No results found. No results found. Great. Array copying methods. Let's see. Or just a second. Nice. Let's see these functions. Good. 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 I don't think I have. Oh, okay. There is promise, but good. 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 Scrolled event. Good. Web GPU. Not at all. Ah, web GPU. What? Shading language. This is something related to Python. No worries. I guess there would be many fetch. Ah, ah. It's talking about stream. Let's see a few more and send all of them once. Ah, Uh, no. You want to allow starting? Yeah, definitely. What are your rate limits, bro? 20%. Why is it saying? Oh, this is Python. Oh my bad. Python definitely works. Done. Local HTML. You keep running. You use the 20% to test it properly. Yes, please. Yeah, definitely. Hello. What is it doing? Ah, can't you do the testing in a headless browser? Ah, this looks good. What are you doing, Codex? Let it. How much is too much? This definitely is too much. This is test plan, not my test document. See how good this is. This 43-inch screen. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Oh my God. I'm a... They stopped midway. I thought that this would finish it and I would be able to test it more. Please work. Please finish what you were given. It always stops in documentation. Just finish whatever you were given on your own. That's your duty. Because if you leave it in middle, it's probably useless. Very good. Now it's writing response. I had only 100 lines there. What are you writing more? Yeah, like let's see if I had like 40 points, it should write at least 4 5 lines. Even then 200 lines crossed. Ha ha. Na 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 na. You keep doing, irrespective of the rate limits. Please finish what you are given. Just finish what you are given. I'll be on a break, but anyways, looking at this, I'll just not be speaking. That's it. Okay. Implement testing fix pass across backend and copied Flask front end. The original was not edited. Good code changes, fixed desktop login and kept mobile layout intact. Good. Added required indicators including purchase stock, row fields added, finished. User edit, reset password, activate, deactivate flows. Added change password from file and fixed. Password visibility toggles. Good. Added redirects after saving users, payments and expenses. Added admin only cancel flows for payments, expenses, purchase bills, vendor bills, stock receipts, and daily stock sheets. Tightened backend validation for positive payment or expense or vendor payment, purchase stock quantities and amounts. Vendor payment, fixed vendor item, form, payload mapping, add vendor item, required fields, activity, usernames, report controls. Today payment dynamically data, daily stock item columns. Yes, include main.js backend service, routes under backend app and test tab. New point by point response, very good. Uh, Okay, thank you. That's done. I I have only 19% left of the weekly thing. So I can't make much more. At max, I think I can do 2 or 3 passes. That's it. I'll be done with my weekly limit. 16th is today, Saturday, 17th is Sunday, 18th is my demo. 19th also I can't work. I think this will reset by. Oh my god, this counts even 20th. It will only reset on 21st. That's so sad. But anyways, uh, this is good. Let me read the response it has given. Testing response. First of all, how many lines is it? 215. It's okay. Quick status. Login screen layout. Yeah, I saw that is done. I need to check remaining all of them. I have no energy to read through this. What would I do is, where is the test plan? I think this is updated just now, modified. Yeah, 4:21 a.m. Makes sense. What's this? Yeah, stock receipt test, vendor payment test, relic short test, dashboards and reports. There is no change in the test plan. Whatever I asked, it hasn't been done. It says it has added 61 lines. Not, I don't want this. Oh, it has added this part. Okay, whatever. Anyways, this is done. I'm done here. What I'll be doing is I'll be taking my project back into a Windows machine, and this time I would be testing it on a Chrome 109 browser. I'm pretty sure everything will be working fine because like whatever I saw in the code are pretty basic things. It's just DOM manipulation and API calls. I think that should work fine because 2020 was last when Windows 7 lost its support thanks to Microsoft. Ah, yeah. Even then, these all things were working, right? So yeah, React and all came in, I guess, like 2014 or so. Like promises was a thing from long back. So yeah, I would be making a zip of it and taking it into Windows and rebuilding everything from scratch and testing, just basically doing the manual test again. I won't be live now because I won't be working anymore. I'm done. I'm so done. I don't know what should I do now. That's it. See you again. Next, it's going to be manual testing. Bye bye.